Let's lay down in savasana. We're going to skip the pranayama a little bit today in the beginning and then do some breathing exercises at the end if we still have time. And this is my fault because I'm late. Sorry about that. Find a comfortable savasana position. Allow the toes to fall open to the sides. Relax the hands, palms facing up, so that your heart opens. Focus on the breath. Breath flowing naturally, easy. As if you had no worries in the world and anything that may be going on in our lives, anything that has come and everything that will come stays outside of the room. Make this hour a moment just for your yoga practice and just for yourself. Relax the belly. With the inhale, allow it to expand. And with the exhale, the navel falls towards the spine. No pushing, no forcing. Completely natural breath. Let's bring the feet together and raise the arms above the head. Give ourselves a gentle stretch. And exhale, release. And let's bend the right knee to the chest and catch the shin with our hands. And with a breath, gently, we draw the leg closer in. Keep the left leg extended and keep the right hip on the mat at all times. Sometimes you may notice it wants to come up, or you may notice that the body wants to crunch a little bit on the right side so the knee can reach deeper. If you notice that, elongate again the right side of the body. Your upper body stays long and the shoulders are relaxed. Switch the hold to behind the thigh, so between the thigh and the calf. And with an inhale, let's see if we can extend that right leg. You can stay wherever you start to feel the stretch. And breathe here. Check with the shoulders. And check with your jaw. Can you smile here? Bending the right knee again, let's use the right hand to catch the inner side of the right foot, the arch, or the right toe. Or you can start with the ankle if that feels better, and we'll take half happy baby. So we're going to Gently bring that right knee out to the side and towards the floor. The shin is parallel to the, no, not parallel, perpendicular to the floor. And you can keep the left hand on the left thigh to prevent yourself from rolling all the way down to the right. On an inhale, release the leg all the way down onto the mat, and we'll take the other side. So bring in the left knee to the chest, touch the shin, keep both sides of the body long, and gently bring that left knee towards the chest. If the body is feeling a little stiff at the beginning of the practice, especially taking into account that it's cold, don't force the knee all the way down, and rather use the breath to relax the body so the stretch deepens gradually. And let's hold in the back of the leg between the hamstring and the calf. Change the hands and see if we can straighten the knee right where we are. Find your stretch. If you can't straighten the knee where you are, you can always allow the leg to go back a little bit. Breathe here. Relax the shoulders and the neck. And check with your jaw and your teeth. Sometimes we press our teeth together with the effort. And see if you can smile. Bending the knee, let's catch the left foot for half happy baby. You can bring the right hand on the right leg and bring the left knee out to the side, pressing gently down towards the mat or the floor. It definitely doesn't need to touch down. Just focus on that opening sensation in the hip area. On your next exhale, release the leg down on the mat. Inhale, give yourself another nice stretch. And exhale, release. Bend the knees, roll to the right side on the mat. And let's come onto all fours for cat and cow. Hands right underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. Pressing on the mat. On the inhale, project your chest forward, arch the back. On the exhale, lift the navel up towards the spine, curl the back, cat. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Follow your breath on your own time. Finding movement throughout the spine. And when you finish your 3 rounds, come back to a neutral position. Curl the toes. Adjust the position of the hands if needed. And on the inhale, let's push the hips up into downward facing dog. And maybe bicycle the legs a bit. Or sway the hips from side to side. Just to begin to loosen up the lower body. Keep the hands actively pushing, lifting up. The shoulders pushing back into their sockets. Pay attention to the shoulder blades and see if you can draw them gently towards each other, and then a little more towards the waist. So we open the heart. Look at your hands and let's walk towards them. Once we are at the top of the mat, slowly roll all the way up. And bring the hands to heart in preparation for the sun salutation. The feet can be together or parallel to each other underneath your hips. Tuck the tailbone in, ribcage in. And drop the shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, arms up and gently arch. Exhale, let's fold all the way forward, spine straight as long as we can, hands on the mat. Inhale, right foot back, knee on the mat, look in front. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin down. Inhale, project the heart forward, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward between the hands, left knee on the mat. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, prayer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg back. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale, chest and chin down. Inhale, open the heart, smile. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, prayer. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right. Hold the breath, plank. Beautiful. Knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, drop the shoulders. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Inhale, up. Exhale, prayer. Last round, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Hold the breath, plank. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, prayer. Catch the breath here. And if the heartbeat is a little higher, let's use the breath to calm it down. Slowing down the momentum of your exhale. Allow the inhale to happen naturally and apply a little more control to the exhale. Slowing down. On your next inhale, arms up and arch. Exhale, fold. Inhale the left leg back. And we'll take lizard here. Bring both hands to the inner side of the right foot. You can walk the right foot slightly to the side. And you can stay here, allowing the hips to sink in this position. Or if you like, you can also bring the forearms onto the ground. Find the stretch that works for you. If going all the way down is too much, there's nothing that says that you have to go there. Find your stretch and breathe. And let the hips be heavy. So sometimes when we think of stretching, we think a little bit about pushing our way down, almost against the body. But when we breathe into that stretch, and the body knows that we're not fighting it, then the muscles relax and the stretch gets deeper almost on its own. So you could even think of using the breath into the stretch as your way to talk to your body, to let it know that it's okay, it can relax, we're not under attack. And we sink into the pose. If you are all the way down onto your forearms, come onto your hands and we'll twist towards the left to take a side lunge, walking the hands in front of us. You can use the hands for support when you as you find your pose, and your left heel can be on the mat or the whole left foot can be on the mat. You can find what works for you. And if you feel balanced here, you can bring the hands in prayer to your heart. You can play with it. It's a tricky balance. Beautiful, Gabi. Let's see if we can close our eyes, connect with the breath. And open the heart as the hips sink down. Let's bring the hands down on the mat and we're going to walk towards the other side. So all the way, walking, walking, walking to the other side. And you may find that one is easier than the other. Find your balance. And when you find your balance, if you like, you can bring the hands in prayer to your chest. Sinking the hips, opening the heart. Bring the hands down on the mat. We finish rotating all the way down to the back of the mat into our lizard on this side. So we have now the left foot in the front and the hands inside of the left foot. Allow the hips to sink, be heavy, and stay on the hands or the forearms, your choice. You can initially always try to match the variation that you took on the other side. And if you find that it doesn't work, then that's okay. We find what works for us on this side. Deep belly breath. If you are on your forearms, come up on your hands, and we'll walk all the way back to the front of the mat. Step back into plank. Hold your plank, breathe, push through the back of the heels, lift through the back of the knees, collarbone wide. Knees, chest and chin down. Inhale, cobra. Downward facing dog. Look at your hands and walk your hands one palm forward. So we're widening the stance of our dog, and your heels may come up. It's okay. And see if you can sink here a little deeper. Keep the arms strong. The shoulders pushing back into their sockets. The sides of the body long. And pressing on the hands, walk back again. And now make the stance a little narrower than your usual downward dog. And separate the feet mat width apart. Let's take the right hand and catch the left shin. And as we exhale, twist, rotating to the left as much as we can. If you can rotate all the way under your left arm, you can look up at the ceiling from underneath your left armpit. If that's too much, just a gentle twist as we pull on the shin is enough. And breathe. And release to center. Let's take one breath here. Now the left hand catches the right shin. And as we pull that shin with the hand, use the resistance to twist. And keep the right elbow straight, but not locked. And if you can, look up at the ceiling. Beautiful yawn. from underneath that right armpit. Good job. Twisting, wringing out the spine. Coming back to center. Breathe here. Turn your toes open to the sides. Walk the hands towards yourself and lower the hips down between the feet to squat into Malasana. If you need to change the distance between the feet, you can do that. And you can also place props under the heels, like a rolled up blanket if you like. Once you find your squat, bring your elbows to the inner side of the knees, hands in prayer in front of the heart. And let your sit bones drop heavy towards the mat, towards the earth. As your chest opens, the crown of the head grows tall towards the sky. Release the hands and allow yourself to sit all the way down into Navasana. Bend the knees and lift the shins parallel to the floor. You can hold them with your hands if you like. Find your balance. And here, let's focus on opening the chest. So if you find that you are curling a little bit, see if you can lift up from the chest. Any effort is enough. There's no perfection that we are striving towards. Just the sensation in your body, untying any internal knots. If you like, you can let go of the legs and see if you can maintain the posture. And if you like, you can extend the knees. Breathe. You can support your legs anytime with the hands if you like. And release your boat. Place your hands in front of you on the mat. And let's walk back into plank. Balancing on your toes, let's keep your body in one straight line, core engaged, and push your body forward on your toes. The form does not change, and back. Once again, forward and back. And we lower into chaturanga. Push your body weight forward, and we begin to bend the elbows, keeping them close to the body in one line. Hold it and release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop the knees on the mat. And we are going to try the hero pose. If you feel any pain in your knees or quads, you may want to sit on something. So if you have cushions or a block or a thick book or something nearby, you can grab that. And what we're going to do is keep our knees together and open the feet to the sides. Feet are open to the sides and the toes point back. Sometimes here we point the toes to the side, the toes point back. And with the hands you can catch the calves and kind of roll them out to make space to sit between your feet. Now if this is too much, or if you experience pain in your knees, you can sit on a block or a cushion, good job John, or a book. Make any adjustments that you need. Place the hands on your thighs and lift from the heart. Spine straight, dropping the shoulders away from the ears and chin parallel to the floor. You can close your eyes here if you like. And watch your breath. Slowing down the momentum of the exhale. To release the pose, you can fold forward and place the hands on the mat or the floor and help yourself out of it. Come to sit with the legs extended in front of you, and you can give them a little shake. We'll take a couple dynamic bridges. So lay all the way down on your back and bend the knees. So the feet are underneath the knees and the knees are hip width apart. The hands are by the sides of the body with the palms facing down. And let's start first just with the hips. On the inhale, let's lift up the hips, lower back, middle back. And as we exhale, lower towards the mat. Next time, we lift the hips and also we will lift our arms all the way overhead to touch the floor. So inhale, lifting the hips, the back, lifting the arms all the way back. Exhale, lower hips and bring the arms back. We'll do two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And the last time we will hold the pose. Keep the hands on the mat. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the back. Interlace the hands behind your body. Straighten the elbows, roll the shoulders underneath. And use the resistance of the arms on the mat to keep lifting. Tailbone extends towards the back of the knees. Breathe here. Yes, rolling the shoulders underneath. And kind of pushing the chest out, almost as if you wanted to open up. Yes, beautiful. Nice, Gabby. Good job, John. John, the feet under the knees. So walk them a little, yes, a little closer. Yes, good job, beautiful. One more breath, inhale. I want to see those bellies inflating like balloons, inhale. Exhale all the way down. Release the pose. And hug the knees to your chest. Extend the arms to the side, like a T. And you can keep the knees together like this, or you can wrap the right leg around the left, and then drop both legs together to the left side of the body. You can look up at the ceiling, or if it doesn't bother your neck, look over to your right hand. Keep both shoulders as close to the mat as possible. Inhale, lifting the legs back to center, and wrap the left hand around the right leg if you're wrapping. If you're not wrapping, keep both knees together, and then drop both legs to the right side of the body. Just like before, you can stay looking up at the ceiling or look over your left arm. Slowly come back to center and wrap the legs and hug the knees to your chest again. And at this point, we will take happy baby again, just like we did at the beginning of the class, but instead of doing one side at a time, we'll take the complete happy baby. So reaching out for the arches of your feet with the hands, or for the toes if you prefer. Gently open the knees to the side and allow your hands to softly pull them down towards the mat. Shins perpendicular to the floor. And the knees may or may not touch the mat depending on your flexibility. And that's okay. Focus on the sensation of the stretch. And if you notice your tailbone rolling up, lifting up from the mat, let's drop it heavy again towards the mat. Tailbone continues to touch the mat. The spine is long. The shoulders are relaxed. Your jaw is relaxed. Your forehead relaxed. Smile. Hugging your knees one last time on your chest. If you like, lift your forehead to touch the knees. Become really small. And maybe roll from side to side. Release into your final savasana. If you feel like you might get cold, grab your socks, another layer of clothing or a blanket. Make sure to find a position where you are comfortable enough that you don't need to move after a few initial adjustments. The toes fall open to the side. The hands by the sides of the body facing up. Your chest open, relaxed. Focus on the breath. Tracing the breath. And take a step back from the mind. Watching the thoughts come and go. Just like you'd watch the waves at the shore. You don't need to change them. You don't need to respond to them. Let them come and go. Finding distance between the thoughts and you, so you may know that you are not your thoughts. You're something deeper inside. Slowly begin to bring awareness back inside your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Raise your arms above your head. Interlace your fingers and stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and roll to the right side on your mat. And whenever you're ready, using the hands, gently prop yourself up into a seated position. Legs are crossed and spine straight. And we'll do a couple of rounds of Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. We'll take our right hand in Vishnu Mudra. So right hand, index and middle finger bend in. And with the thumb, we cover what finger is this? The ring finger stays. Yes. So these two go in, and the ring finger and the pinky stay. Yes. Good job. Thumb covers the right nostril. Exhale all the air through the left nostril. And exhale through the left on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Now with the ring finger, close the left. We're closing both nostrils. Hold the breath. Open the right nostril and exhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale through the right on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Close both nostrils, hold. Exhale through the left on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Close both nostrils. Exhale through the right on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Inhale on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4. Close both nostrils. Exhale through the left on 1, on 2, on 3, on 4, on 5, on 6, on 7, on 8. Release the right hand on your knees. Breathe naturally. Closing with the chant of Om 3 times. Inhale. Slowly open your eyes and bring the hands to heart. Thank you, guys. Thanks for practicing with me.